Welcome to Tech Me Out to the Blockchain, featuring startups across enterprise software, financial technology, and cybersecurity. These 34 startups are using the power of AI and machine learning to drive product optimization and better consumer insights, leveraging blockchain technology for cyber risk mitigation and the democratization of financial services, and transforming financial technology to fight for ESG and against wealth inequities. If you're interested in meeting with any of these founders, we'll be sharing their contact information after their pitch. It will also be available in the Airtable link in the description below this video. As a reminder, throughout each session, you'll have the opportunity to rate the startups' pitches on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. These votes will be tallied to select our top 5 finalists for our $25,000 Community Choice Award, which will be announced at MassChallenge Awards in February. For immediate questions, use the chat function on the right-hand side of your screen, or contact our help desk at earlystage@masschallenge.org. Let's hear from our first founder.
Hi, I'm Rohit, and I work for AI Technology and Systems. We bring deep learning and AI to sensor boards like the one you see in my hand. These boards, they run on battery without internet or connectivity or any cloud. And why is that important? It's because there is no internet in remote areas like defense, farming, transportation, mining, ocean, space, and such. And we make the AI run on these devices without internet. I'm a solo founder with a team of 6 full-time engineers, and we are looking for connections, mentor, guidance, and investors. My number is 408-497-0369, and email is rohit@ai-tech.systems. Thank you.
IKE believes that by empowering students and teachers, we can help to stop school shootings and save lives. School shootings are a national epidemic. 53% of the time, the attack is over in 5 minutes. That's 300 seconds. And on average, someone is killed or critically injured every 15 seconds. In order to save lives, it's essential that everyone have immediate real-time information to lock down the school, to deny the shooter potential victims, and to intervene. Avoid, deny, defend. IKE does this with a tool that's already in your pocket. With IKE's app on your phone, anyone can alert the entire campus and 911 in just 2 clicks. We are the only quick app notification that empowers students to take an active role in school safety. In addition, IKE creates real-time heat maps for first responders, so they know exactly where people are and they can act decisively. My co-founder and I have over 40 years of experience as first responders. We know that seconds matter, and we know that IKE is going to help save lives.
Hi, I'm Shashank, CEO and co-founder of Backstage. I have more than 20 years of experience of building software and data management and ad tech platform for large tech companies.
Hi guys, I'm Preet Raj, the CTO and co-founder at Backstage. I was recently featured by Entrepreneur Magazine as one of the top 10 emerging CTOs to watch.
So if you look at today, all the brands are suffering from very low engagement on their website and apps, which leads to lack of consumer insight. It leads to low conversion and a lot of missed sales opportunities. They engage with their audience on walled gardens like Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and they'll have no control over data.
So our solution gives brands, websites, and apps their own powerful social engagement platform via a very highly interactive smart widget that can be put through no line of codes or just one line of code that gives brands their own live streaming, social network, and their private customer data platform.
Since we have launched our smart widget in Jan 2022, we have got more than 20 brands using Backstage. More than 12 brands are having smart widget on their website, and we are working with some of the large publishers of the world. And we are looking forward to take it to the next level. Thank you.
Ender Turing transforms call centers into centers of customer and employee experience. With a proprietary speech-to-text and natural language processing engine in 24 languages, we analyze calls, chats, and emails, gathering insights for customer and employee experience improvement. Middle and big enterprises pay for Ender Turing platform to analyze call center conversations and have a detailed but complete understanding of their customer pain points or where the company under-delivers its promises. Improved Net Promoter Score and employee satisfaction with Ender Turing Customer and Employee Call Center real-time performance platform. We proudly say that we are the fastest to value speech analytics system on the market. Our primary customers are from the financial services industry in Europe. We are looking for funding to expand in the United States.
Parallel Pipes has created the next generation of computer-aided engineering. Our team noticed existing digital twin software and workflow are difficult and inefficient. We set out to address this with novel machine learning and deep learning, streamlining information between you, your product's design space, and the computational power. We use machine learning to reduce the barrier to entry within simulation and our proprietary AI to converge toward optimal design. These two innovations offer unprecedented engineering workflow efficiency.
We've helped numerous companies in the past, producing results that would otherwise have been unachievable. For example, Right1, a company designing energy-efficient electric turbines, used us to validate their virtual prototype with ease. They proceeded to optimize their design, increasing performance by 175% and saving, by their estimates, $90,000, 6 months, and 2 full-time engineers. We welcome further conversation and are happy to speak with anyone on our journey to optimizing engineering processes.
A few years back, I was told I was depressed. As an engineer, logic I had learned, but emotions, not so much. So when I was high-performing, socializing with my friends, and yet broke down in the parking lot of Walmart, I couldn't understand it. Neither did I feel comfortable sharing. I've led mindfulness trainings at companies, from startups to Fortune 500, and I've learned that these stories of stress, anxiety, and burnout are lingering everywhere. They make it to the headlines, but are not shared with the person sitting next to you. Cost to U.S. businesses, over $300 billion annually in workplace stress before COVID. Using our MVP, employees can set reminders to pause and reflect on their well-being. These reminders, designed with the help of a psychologist, help them shift from autopilot into identifying how are they truly feeling and see their trends over time. We also share the aggregate insights with managers and team leaders so they can support their employees. We're hearing great feedback from our early customers, and we're proud of the team that has come together to support Quimby. We bring in 50 plus years of experience from technology, startups, marketing, including psychology and employee development platforms. If the mission resonates with you, please reach out. I would love to connect.
Celestica is a software platform that allows solar developers to optimize their next project using agrivoltaics, which are the combination of agriculture with photovoltaics or solar panels. So traditionally, a solar developer would come in and wipe out an entire plot of land in order to place solar panels. Well, this is terrible PR for the solar developer and hurts the agricultural economy. With Celestica, solar developers can work with farmers in order to figure out a solution that works for both of them. We provide modeling of the energy output of solar panels as well as modeling of crop responses in agrivoltaic conditions, which allows solar developers and farmers to be confident that their project will perform as expected. Celestica achieved its first paying customer during MassChallenge, and we are currently raising a pre-seed round to hire additional software developers to rapidly grow our product and our offerings over the next few months.
Even in the last mile of their buying journey, today's B2B buyers don't want to speak to sales. Instead, they want highly personalized, intelligent content they can self-progress through to be educated, compelled, and convinced that the purchase is right for them. Unfortunately, they're getting the opposite. Why? Well, most businesses today still rely on a fundamentally broken process where marketing attracts leads and hands those off to sales reps who then relentlessly call and email trying to induce a purchase from these same buyers who don't want to speak to sales. The good news is that businesses are increasingly aligning their teams and efforts to this new era of B2B buying. The bad news is they're doing all of this work manually, until now. Splashmetrics provides automated strategic collaboration, integrated smart content, and CRO-level analytics specifically for the last mile of the buyer journey. It's the new solution for the new sales conversation.
True to Form generates digital human avatars to enable scalable made-to-measure fashion. Today, 30% of clothes produced are never sold, and the ones that are produced simply don't fit the consumer. And it's not just a matter of finding the right size, because we know that for 57% of women, even the closest size doesn't fit. That's why made-to-measure is the only sustainable solution to the issues of overproduction and fit in the fashion industry. We at True to Form are laser focused on making made-to-measure more efficient to produce and thus more accessible to the everyday consumer. We've already developed our patent-pending body scanning technology that powers our entire ecosystem. We're now in paid beta pilots with made-to-measure brands like Veriform and the Taylor New York, as well as leading athletic wear brands like Burton and Dope Snow. This is the first step toward building a future where made-to-measure shopping with the True to Form avatar is just as easy as shopping on Amazon. We're now raising a $1 million pre-seed round and would love to connect. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Shepard, CEO and co-founder of WYSIWYG. I've been designing software for over 10 years, where I've had to define how user interfaces should look and work. But most UI designers, including me, can't code. All of the design tools that we use today, like Figma and Sketch, simply don't cut it. They only allow us to create drawings, great for graphic designers, but not for us. Having to hand off images to developers makes building UI slow and painful, and what you see in the designs is often not what you get. This is why we're building WYSIWYG, a platform that lets designers visually develop real user interfaces, not pictures. We've been busy at MassChallenge building our MVP, and we plan to launch by the end of the program. So if you're an investor or a mentor interested in the software design and development space, we would love to hear from you. Check us out at wysiwyg.co to learn more. Thanks.
Hi, this is Owen. I'm the co-founder of BData. Our first customer, MGrid, is a Canadian company that's a portable energy supplier supplying electricity to mining operations. They're facing many challenges when it comes to securing their remote operations due to the fact they have to work with limited bandwidth and very unstable connectivity. MGrid is not the only company facing these challenges, as the total market for portable energy supplies is over $4 billion in 2021, and 74% of the remote operation is not secure. BData has created a software to help these companies, like MGrid, to secure the remote operations by creating digital fingerprints of their on-premise device and storing these digital fingerprints on a distributed authentication network. We have successfully finished 4 POCs this year and have recently acquired the first paying customers. We're now raising $1 million in seed round for 12 months runway, and to help us to achieve the $1 million ARR in sales. If you are interested to learn more about us, please reach out to us through the MassChallenge platform. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
As cyber threats are becoming more complicated, cybersecurity and especially authentication is becoming an additional burden for employees. Imagine the amount of time and productivity that is being lost due to multi-factor authentication. We have to rethink authentication. Hi, I'm Nima Shea, founder and CEO of Hummingbird's AI. By background, I'm a medical doctor and neuroscientist who introduced emotions for the first time to machines 20 years ago. In Hummingbird's AI, we create vision AI applications for security and efficiency of enterprises. Our first application is called Guacamole ID. It continuously makes sure there is always the right person in front of the computer. I have the application running in my device now. As soon as I leave the front of the computer, the screen is blocked. And as soon as I come back, without touching anything or entering password, the screen is available for me. So a touchless, convenient access to your computers. This is the future of authentication. Thank you for your time.
Key-Caliber gives cybersecurity and IT teams automated internal intelligence so they can prioritize their resources and reduce risk most effectively. I saw firsthand when I led cybersecurity operations at the Executive Office of the President that organizations were in the dark about what was most important to secure and protect because they were using manual processes. So Key-Caliber leverages machine learning to automatically and continuously produce a full asset inventory, and for each asset, compute an impact score and risk score, as well as show connections and security tool coverage for each asset. So organizations have the internal intelligence they need to prioritize their key assets, optimize their limited resources, and ensure cyber resilience. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm one of 3 founders of Metapixel, which is providing solutions to address vulnerabilities associated with protecting, authenticating, tracking, and licensing digital media by encrypting digital assets with a secure proof of ownership and proactively locking in that survivable metadata, which is embedded directly inside the asset itself at the pixel level, with a unique identifier that connects that asset to the creator with an invisible and secure marker and stays with that asset forever. Digital works can be managed for distribution, monetization, and licensing agreements with attached smart contracts along with registration on the blockchain. Recently, our company was issued a patent, and we have another patent pending. We have an LOI from Getty Images, interest from large channel partners to license our technology for their brand protection, archiving, and to support new legislation for digital copyright holders. Our MassChallenge community and mentors have been invaluable, and we want to see that continue. So please let's connect. Thank you.
It's an open secret that multi-billion-dollar data broker industry tracks our online behavior and sell our information without our consent. They say if you don't pay for a service, then you become a product. And now we are becoming a product for a simple search in a browser. So we see consumer concerns for data sharing across the globe are rising rapidly. My name is Abhishek Ghosh. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Prefere. Prefere is resolving these global data ownership challenges via freemium mobile app and an enterprise SaaS platform. The mobile app is enabling consumers to manage all their digital privacy preferences from a single window, and the SaaS platform is helping businesses to get customer privacy preferences acknowledgement in real time. Prefere is a multi-award winning startup and shortlisted by DCMS as one of the most innovative cybersecurity SMEs in the UK. We are currently raising for our seed funding to support our ongoing growth. I hope you onboard with us to address these global privacy challenges and make internet better secured for everyone. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daniel Moore, and I'm the CRO for Valier Software. A dream many of us share, how to make the world a better place. Few of us dare, doing so with grace. A cutting-edge solution that fights internal fraud, with nothing similar in the marketplace, and that deserves applaud. We work 24 hours a day utilizing a revolutionary AI tool, and our only aim is to ensure that embezzlement and breaches will make you look like a fool. According to reports, 47% of orgs will endure internal fraud and take a fall. With Valier software, we can ensure these orgs continue to stand tall. When the global economy goes upside down, fraudsters and scammers start to drown. Whether an employee, a supplier, or any simple Joe, bad actors will skin your business head to toe. For terrorists and the underworld, money is always a must. And the bad actors who perpetuate fraud are many a time the people you trust. Laden with our algorithms and extensive expertise, we will help protect your organization, and we will do it with ease. Valier software, internal fraud detection and prevention, helping make the world a safer place, one company at a time. Thank you.
This is the midway point. We've seen about half of the startups in this section, and I hope you're feeling as inspired as I am. Take a second to drop your favorite in the chat or score the startups you've seen so far for the Community Choice Award. Feel free to pause the video, stretch your legs, check the Airtable to schedule time with founders, or just keep powering through to hear from these inspiring startups.
Approve It is a platform that allows to control the budget and automate the expense approvals in messengers and email. We launched in October 2021, and now we got 75 active and 23 paying teams, over $40,000 in ARR, and we are growing at 20% month-over-month rate. We also got Product of the Day on Product Hunt page.
For budget control, you need to manually reconcile data from different applications or sources. You need to spend time asking for additional approvals for large spend requests. You need to manually collect data for compliance audits. You need to manually transfer approved requests to third party, like accounting applications, for example.
Approve It provides the fastest and easiest way to set up the budget for each department, configure the approved workflow and conditions based on your org structure with a visual workflow builder and templates, and also you can automate the post-approval tasks and sign-offs. The setup takes less than 10 minutes, and when the workflow is set, you and your teammates can create and respond to the requests right in messengers, while all the data will be automatically recorded and always available for the audit trail.
If you want to know more about how Approve It is changing the way companies manage their budgets and expenses, please reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
In Betty, we are solving back office as a service for LATAM micro and small businesses. Small businesses do not have bookkeeping, do not know how to keep track of their financial KPIs, do not know how to save on taxes, and they can't afford a lawyer or an accountant. So in Betty, we are building an all-in-one place product: financials, taxes, legal, human resources, bookkeeping, and a calendar of your taxes. And the only thing you have to do is to take a photo of the sales invoice or purchase invoice that you have made every day. So, for example, you have sold $10,000, take a picture of the invoice. And with that, we will automate it with every function you have in Betty. At the end of the month, you will be the best CEO possible. You will know all your financials. You'll know how much you're paying in taxes and how you will be saving more every time. You'll have organized bookkeeping. Everything you need, you will have it with Betty.
Nowadays, if you want to transfer stock on the books of a public company, you have to print out a bunch of complicated paperwork, go to the bank, have them sign and stamp everything, mail all that in, wait weeks for a response, and if you're lucky, you'll get a check back in your bank account. It's an incredible waste of time and money for millions and millions of shareholders every single year. So we took that whole process and implemented it on a blockchain network so that investors can transfer their assets just like that. They don't have to wait around for paperwork all day long. We're one of the first ones to do this, and we're excited to take it to market as we are regulated and insured with all the best practices in the industry.
This is An Wang. I'm the CEO and founder of CryptoClear. We provide cryptocurrency ratings and portfolio analysis tools. Think of us as a morning star for cryptos. This spring, cryptos had a market crash. To invest with confidence in this new asset class, investors need professional research and portfolio tools, just as we need for stocks and bonds. At CryptoClear, we assign numerical grades to represent the quality of each crypto based on our data-driven approach. We analyze 50 terabytes of data from a public ledger, market trading, and social media to come to that conclusion. Our portfolio analyzer does portfolio construction, optimization, and risk management. If you want to know what is in your wallet for cryptos, check out our website, cryptoclear.ai.
So Findi is a next-generation robo-advisor that aims to unlock more than $1 trillion in wealth for millennials and Gen Z. We do this by providing a holistic perspective in a way other players cannot. So for example, Betterment and Wealthfront give you advice on the assets they manage, but they'll never tell you to take advantage of an employer-matched 401k or tax-advantaged asset opportunities outside of their ownership. These opportunities for a typical user amount to more than $3 million over the course of their lifetime. Over the course of MassChallenge, we've iterated on our vision, launched an alpha, and started collecting user feedback. I would say hands down the most helpful part of the program has been the mentorship. In our case, being able to talk to world-class PMs in the fintech space has had a huge impact on what we're building. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Kenny Rose. I'm the founder and CEO of FranShares. FranShares is the very first platform to allow anyone to invest in the $825 billion franchise industry. By investing with FranShares, investors get to see passive income, a hedge against inflation, and diversification from traditional investment assets. Myself, I come from the franchise industry with nearly 10 years experience as a franchise broker, helping individuals find and invest in the right franchise. I became a thought leader on the subject, having been featured in Forbes, ABC, Business Insider, and more, reaching over 300 million people. We just launched our first portfolio for accredited investors only about 2 months ago and have almost $16 million in assets invested. Once we launch for non-accredited investors, we have over 37,000 people on our waitlist, and we're excited to bring franchise investing to portfolios nationwide.
Over $270 billion is spent and over $380 billion in fines are vested by financial institutions. Large banks are failing to update processes and technology to comply to rapidly evolving data and regulations. Exonica therefore offers an end-to-end self-service and automated data platform solution embedded with 100% audit trail. As a result, first, the regulators get accurate and timely reports with complete traceability, and cost of compliance goes down by more than 50%, saving enormous time and money. This results in succeed with data as our philosophy, which is what Exonica stands for. Please reach out to us at marketing@exonica.com. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Douglas, and I'm the co-founder of Missionable.io, where we tokenize social actions. Here's the problem we're solving. When you make a microdonation, often all you receive is a simple thank you email. This is a serious issue. A thank you email is the end of a conversation, not a beginning. Our solution is to create tokens that verify social actions, like donations, that allow organizations to send more than just an email. Our tokens are a collection of your actions. They're shareable, and allow you to access social spaces exclusively for token holders. We also offer perks, giving token holders huge discounts. What's the bigger picture here? Data privacy is a serious and growing issue. Our token holders can easily control what they do and what they do not share online. We are also all searching for more trust validation online. It used to be you could establish trust with a photograph. That is no longer the case. We are looking for passionate people to join our team. So come build something big, come build something important, and come build something with impact. Thank you.
At PaperStack, we provide access to working capital, financial insights, and community focused on women e-commerce sellers. Our customers sell direct to consumer on platforms like Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, and WooCommerce. In the last few months, PaperStack team was able to achieve massive success and traction. We were able to close our round and attract strategic investors such as Angels, Techstars, as well as attract over 150 e-commerce sellers on our platform. PaperStack is on a mission to support 1 million women e-commerce sellers in the next decade. By funding more women, we can bridge the funding gap, allowing them create more inclusive and high-quality products, hire diverse team members, and pay them fairly, and inspire the next generation of women founders. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Donna Childs. I'm the founder and leader of Presair. Prior to launching Presair, I was based in Zurich, Switzerland, where I was a senior executive of the Swiss Reinsurance Group, the world's largest reinsurer of property casualty and life health risks. Reinsurers are the ultimate providers of climate risk capital for the public and private sectors. They bear the increasing costs of weather-related hazards that are skyrocketing in both severity and frequency. Consider that losses for a hurricane can easily exceed $20 billion. And because the climate is changing, past losses no longer have predictive value for future climate events. I founded Presair to develop the technology to help reinsurers cope with the challenges of a changing climate. We received an SBIR, Small Business Innovation Research Award, from the U.S. Department of Energy for Phase 1 to advance our R&D. MassChallenge has been an enormous help to me. We've been working with a UI UX designer to develop the interface for integrating our product into underwriting workflows for the insurance underwriters. We've been matched with mentors. We've identified new sources of non-diluted funding capital and secured additional grant money, including $10,000 from KKR Better Business. And we've been working on getting ourselves investor ready with a new website and new data room and other materials. So I hope you're as excited about our work as I am. There's no doubt that insurance companies will continue to evolve because of the climate changes. So I hope you'll join me in being on the front lines of the seismic shift in the insurance industry.
Climate change, carbon emissions, and environmental impacts are becoming significant threats to our global society and economy. For many investors and organizations, there is currently no established way to benchmark these threats at a spatial or ground level and factor this into existing investment, operational, and logistical processes. To address this challenge, the SRS team has engineered a massive cloud-based data network, standardizing and connecting dozens of data sources to measure and quantify these spatial level risks. Our benchmarking solutions and products provide meaningful insights for financial, insurance, corporate, and government customers covering natural disaster risks, carbon emissions, environmental impacts, and local socioeconomic conditions. With decades of experience and a previous successful exit, the SRS team is excited to find new partners to work on this opportunity. Thank you.
Vouchbet is a US-based fintech and edtech startup focused on empowering college students to achieve their education, career, and financial goals. We recently spoke to many students across the United States and most found that higher education is unaffordable. Student loans were bewildering. Post-graduation outcomes are extremely obscure, and most found college majors to be daunting. Through our innovative, forward-looking, adaptive, inclusive repayment rating approach, also known as fair rating, we bring clarity to future outcomes and ensure that all students are able to make smart borrowing decisions. Additionally, we ensure students get judged by their future instead of their past. Vouchpad is the best way to access affordable private student loans and to plan for the future. During our time at MassChallenge, we received tremendous support from industry experts, which we'll forever be grateful for, accelerated our knowledge of the fintech landscape, and refined key elements of our business strategy. To that effect, we're excited for our upcoming launch in mid-September. If you're passionate about empowering tomorrow's generation to take control of their future, you're more than welcome to meet with the Vouchpad team. Join us as we build the foundation for positioning students for success. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatima and I'm the founder and the CEO of Zero Cash. So many of us take for granted the ability to swipe their debit card to pay for their daily purchases, starting from luxury products to necessities. Unfortunately, this is not the reality for more than 46 million people in Algeria who don't have access to such a luxury. People rely 100% on cash. If you have an emergency, whatever the weather is and whenever you are, you need to wait for hours and hours to withdraw money from the ATM and to be able to make a payment and buy necessities. We, Zero Cash, we aim to provide an easy to use, accessible and affordable solution to enable people to make payments simply by using their mobile phone by scanning the QR code. If you are interested to learn more, please reach out. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Daniela Lascurain. I am the co-founder of Suma, and my pronouns are she and her. At Suma, we are on a mission to democratize wealth creation for women in Latin America. In Latin America, women earn on average 20% less than their men counterparts and live longer, so they need more money to plan for their futures. However, only 4 in 1,000 Latin Americans are women that invest, with most of them putting their savings in checking accounts and under the mattress. This is where Suma comes in. Suma is the first money management platform that guides Latin American women through their financial journey. Women will be able to manage and track their finances, save and invest in personalized portfolios, and get rewarded for making good financial behaviors. We are currently testing our MVP with our growing waitlist and have a partnership with a broker-dealer with whom we are developing our investing product. We're getting ready to start our fundraising process next month and are always looking for passionate people to join our team or make partnerships with. So please join us at Suma.
Thank you for joining Tech Me Out to the Blockchain. If you haven't already, cast your vote for our Community Choice Award. Reach out to the founders you wish to connect with and check out the rest of the agenda for more awesome startup pitches.